You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can.
So, you know.
Oh my God. Welcome to the 3-0 podcast where even the artists can be fans. AJ the Menace.
Shane Empathy.
And Cherry TNT.
The fake angel.
Fake angel.
She did
The
all
dark
this.
angel.
That halo.
The dark angel.
Yeah.
If you had a halo, would it be on fire?
Absolutely.
A constant and eternal burn?
Yeah.
But Hellfire. So it'd be blue.
What's the difference? Oh, okay.
Hellfire is blue.
Oh.
It's the hottest
So
of
the
fires.
hottest blue, the hottest flames.
The hottest flames ever.
Yeah.
What is... Never mind. I'm thinking of napalm.
Oh, napalm.
That's some war shit. I think it's
Yeah.
like liquid flame they throw on like enemies.
Yeah.
Savage.
Yeah.
That's real lit.
Now that I think about it, you know what I've always wondered? Flamethrowers. So they have a flame. What are they shooting out? Is it like oil? You know what I'm saying?
To
Like,
actually get it
to move it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
What's
normally
pushing it?
You know, niggas will do that with like hairspray, but I mean, obviously, like
It's probably like pressurized like a extinguisher.
Yeah.
I wonder what it is because I wonder when you get hit with it, if it's like I'm shooting flaming oil on you,
Or if it's just flames.
or if it's just flames. Yeah.
Or maybe it's like a 2-part thing where it's like shooting out.
Yeah, maybe inside there's a mixture, you know?
alternating.
Something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Maybe
But
like a
I
trigger
remember
or
that,
something.
thank God we don't use those in war. Everybody agreed that is just
Yeah.
way too.
I
fucked
feel
up.
like I'm going to get it. If I was to really get a substantial amount of money, I would definitely get a flamethrower.
People be
First of
buying
all-
that. Like Elon Musk and shit like that.
Yeah,
Like,
First
they
of
be-
all,
they be
bro,
having
because
them.
they're onto something. I was just going to get to that. They're fucking doomsday prepping, bro. Have you
Oh,
ever
yeah,
watched
all
that show?
of them.
I would definitely.
Are you a
be
doomsday person?
Oh, absolutely. When I
You
when I
want,
when I
like-
really get a
I'm
house,
talking-
like when I really
wait.
get that shit, like I want a basement,
Hold on real
Yeah.
quick. Doomsday as in just the world ending.
like the
something-
apocalypse or something.
All right, not
like something.
Z-Day, not what's the zombie one?
A
They
zombie
call that-
apocalypse.
they
They call
call
it
that
Zombie
zombie
apocalypse, yeah.
Okay.
For that too, hell yeah.
Yeah.
What? We strapped. We gonna be strapped, bro. Have you ever watched that
some
show
peop-
though?
Some people really want the
think-
zombie
yeah.
apocalypse.
I
To
would
happen.
first. Honestly,
One of my
I'm-
girlfriends used to be obsessed with
I'm
it.
kind of indifferent because I would want to be a zombie. I feel like that's
You would want to be?
cool. Yeah. I feel like
Oh,
it'd be cool to be a
shit.
zombie.
Come on. You probably wouldn't even
You'd be
remember.
dead though.
I
Yeah,
know,
you
but-
probably
I
wouldn't
don't-
even remember.
I don't even think you'd be conscious enough.
Like a
to
chicken
even-
without its head or something.
Yeah, it's just like
don't
you're
even
a
care.
zombie, but you're dead though.
I've been dead
You know what
inside
I'm
for years. It's okay,
That's what, look, that's what you think till a zombie fucking attack your
bro.
ass.
That's why I want to be. But they attack me, I'm going to be a zombie.
Yeah. Was it?
I'm
what-
going to fight as long as I can, but I'm not going to be mad. Like
Yeah.
Nigga, they don't kill you normally. Like you don't get
Yeah.
shot. You get eaten by another human.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like those aren't normal deaths. Like
But I
that's-
feel like I would be like get bit, like and then like run away, and then I like slowly change. I feel like that
You
would
look in.
happen
You'd be the
lots
one
of
to look in the
years.
mirror to see yourself.
Yeah.
As a zombie.
I mean, like my eps on that
Yeah.
on fucking what was that shit?
What?
beat the blacks.
No. What
I
was
just
that?
threw out the only
Zombie?
Mike Epps things that I know.
What was that? Resident Evil
Oh, Resident Evil.
He was
yeah,
in
yeah,
that?
yeah.
with Ashanti.
Yeah.
That
This
one.
fucking you
This
look.
nigga got fucking
This
bit.
fly.
This fly has been.
We are
wilding.
trying to kill. Yeah.
nigga,
A
this
fly is
fly.
picking a fight with us right now.
And it's like it's kind of a small fly, so it's healthy right now.
Yeah.
You know when a fly's been around you for a while, or like stuck in your house for a couple days,
Yeah.
it gets fat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. A
It's
big
been-
house
Just
fly.
be buzzing in
Yeah.
the window.
Yeah, it just be buzzing loud as hell because it's been eating so good for the last couple days.
Yeah.
And then it's way easier to kill him. This nigga's fresh. He ain't really ate too much yet.
Okay, now I think this dog farted.
You smell it now?
Yes.
Bro, that shit was bad earlier, dog.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to smell it. I didn't smell anything.
I hope y'all die.
And he's
over
just.
there. And he's chilling, bro. He's chilling.
He's just chilling.
Just letting loose.
But yeah, y'all, welcome to episode 115. I do apologize about the audio going out on the last episode at like minute 29. It was just, I don't know, this bitch just stopped. I don't know what-
Technology, man.
Yeah, this shit, bro, I hate computers and all this shit. It's like we trying to make this dream alive in the computer.
Exactly.
This, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Computers hating.
bro, the computer be hating. It's like, even before we got the desktop, it's like, bro, I'm just trying to edit this video, bro. Like, I'm just trying to make something of my life. Just
And sometimes it won't even be the computer. It'll be like the software that you're using or some shit. It'll just freeze or just close and just say
Yeah.
unexpectedly close.
Yup.
With
And
nothing
then
we
you-
could fucking do about it, nigga.
and then you come back and it ain't got it's. Especially on Final Cut. Like,
Yeah.
I've had Final Cut crash, and it'll, like, reverse, like, the last 3 to 5 edits that I did.
Yeah, because you didn't like. I had to like
It
on my
didn't
old computer.
autosave.
Yeah, with the old Final Cut, I had to like constantly save every time I did something. So whenever it would crash, the last thing I did would still be there. But if I didn't save, that shit was
Boy,
gone.
you'd be mad as hell, dog.
Yep.
Especially if it was like an edit that you were like
Proud of.
practicing.
Yeah.
Proud of or practicing for the first time and don't exactly know how to recreate.
Yeah.
You'd be mad as hell. Like,
Yeah.
I finally got it.
Some of those complicated music videos I used to do. I'm just like,
Yeah.
man, I gotta save this shit. 'Cause
Yeah, bro. If I lose this, I'm not gonna finish the video.
I'll probably just throw my fucking
Yeah,
I'll
bro.
smash my computer. Then.
Fuck this video. I'll give him his money back.
Yeah, I've gotten to those points. I've gotten to those points where I wanted to like smash my laptop or some shit
Yeah, man.
because of something crashing.
God, I hated technology.
My laptop crashed and I wanted to smash it.
It crashed and you wanted to smash.
And it was like my first laptop I ever got, and I was really
Crash and
mad.
smash.
Yeah, she came over to crash and I was like,
Crash and smash.
yeah.
And
Is that
dash.
the new Netflix and chill?
And dash.
Crash and smash.
Crash Smash Dash CMD.
What are you trying to do?
CMD.
CM. Oh yeah, the
Crash Smash.
acronyms.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Whoa. CSD.
CSD.
Whoops.
Crash Smash Dash.
Whoops. Who does that? Ooh, Dave Chappelle be doing.
Oh yeah, he
Dave
was
Chappelle
that.
be
Oh,
whoops.
Bro, I don't know
Say
why I
what?
took that fucking shot. I'm hot as a bitch over
Me too.
here.
I am.
Oh,
My
you are?
I took
chest,
two.
Oh,
so
maybe I
now
didn't
I'm
take a
just
big
like,
my chest is hot.
yeah.
My
when
eyes
it
are
went
starting to
down.
cross, and I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck.
Yeah.
My chest is hot.
Yeah.
You know, like
And put her on your
yeah,
chest.
put a little hair on my chest.
Cheers.
But let's jump into the topics this week. We're gonna be doing some like Halloween content y'all see this week tonight actually. So we don't want to be here all day. I gotta build a fire
Yeah.
and good stuff like that. And we're gonna just hang around a fire.
Like the first people on Earth.
Yup. And just
And it was black.
Yes. That's right.
and
like
enjoy
me,
each
you.
other's company
Yes.
With the gang.
with they
Gang.
Minute shit.
you know the fuck.
You know what the fuck going on?
Oh God.
Oh God, that's been my shit. I don't know what's going on with me right now, but just you know what the fuck going on. And on God, just been my shit. And everything is just on God, and you know what the fuck going on.
Because you know what the fuck's going on.
You know who God is.
Let's go ahead and jump into some of this shit for this week. So we'll jump in. Let me cover what happened last week. So I went to last Sunday. I didn't talk about it yet, obviously, because we shoot the podcast on Saturday. But Sunday night, I went to Cam Art Gallery in downtown Raleigh, right around the corner from Boxcar.
Yeah.
That's where Pat Jr. was having his album listening party. I thought I knew. And that was fucking phenomenal.
Nice, man.
No cap. No cap.
None.
Literally every time somebody was like, "Did you enjoy it?" I said, "Bro, it was phenomenal."
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's all I can say.
I literally believe you because you are not easily impressed.
No, I'm not. And that
So
shit,
I definitely believe you.
Yeah.
bro, it was so ill. Mind you, I never been to the art gallery anyway, so I don't know. You can have your thoughts on the art gallery. I told one person it was at Cam. They were like, "Cam." I was like, "Nigga, what the
It's a
fuck?
creative
What
arts museum.
I'm like, bro, what have they done to you? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Like his face scrunched up.
What the fuck?
Like, Karen.
I never been there, bro. I had a great time. You know what I'm saying?
I always laugh whenever I talk to somebody about college or something, and you bring up a college, and it's just like, ugh.
I be like,
Wow.
I don't
bro,
know
what
what's going
happened
on.
to you there, bro? Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? Like,
They do something to you?
bro, like, what happened, dog?
Yeah.
What happened?
There's a history here.
Yeah, so, but it was at Cam. I had never been. So apparently right now they have some sort of like lowrider exposure, and it's a lot of West Coast art in there. So when you walk in, inside there's a bunch of like Mr. Cartoon artwork. There's a bunch of motorcycles, choppers that have been like customized down
Yeah,
to the
modified.
paint is crazy. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
really artistic. There's LA base, literally Mr. Cartoon. He has a couple art pieces in there.
Yeah.
Dope as hell. Y'all can check it out. I think it's free entry. Honestly, I don't know though at the same time, but it might be.
People
I
go
don't know.
there.
It's-
Everybody goes there for free, and they're like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
AJ?
yeah. I feel like it can't be that much. They're like, why did you sit here? Why
You
did
said for
sit-
free, nigga.
Yeah, why did you sit these people thinking that it was free? But yeah, so Pat was there, right? So it was so dope. So we go inside. It's probably about 100 of us, maybe 120. Everybody's just like sitting, like hanging around and mingling, and it's like all the niggas doing work in Raleigh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like everybody who's doing something with themselves, like for real, artistically.
Yeah.
We're in this room, so I knew half the room. But off the half of the room that I knew, I said, "Oh, I'm supposed to know these other people too." You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like you could feel that in the air, so it was easy to. I feel like it was and this may attest to the type of person Pat is, you know.
Yeah.
You know, like when somebody comes around us, it's like we make them feel like they're welcome immediately. You know what I mean? That might be his vibe. So I felt like I was welcome immediately, even with people that I didn't know.
Yeah.
So one, I thought that was dope as hell. We were all just kind of standing around. Some of us catching up, some of us just talking or whatever. And then we got like there was rules to the event as well. So it was like during the listening of the album, nobody used to talk to Pat. You know, make sure you return your headphones. It was some light rules, but it was so dope. So the way we all listened to it in
So it was like the silent listening party type
it was
of deal?
it was amazing. So it's not we're not playing it out loud. We're putting headphones on.
But it's all playing at the same time?
All of us are synced up at the same time, so
right.
we're all hearing the same thing. Mind you, at the same time, they passed out cards for certain people. Like at the end of this, you're gonna make sure you pay attention to track 3. That's the one I want you to listen to, and you're gonna go over to this room and leave your review. In this room on camera, they've been releasing those on Pat's Instagram this week right now.
Wow.
So if y'all go to Pat Jr.'s Instagram, you'll be able to see the reactions to certain tracks. Mind you, this is hyping me up for the album. You know what I'm saying?
Lit.
What the
That's
fuck?
super
Bruh,
lit.
so it's like the album comes out November 6th. I don't want to fuck that up. Hold on. The album comes out November 6th. Yeah, 2019. Pre-orders are available now. But yeah, it's ill as hell. So you're hype. You just seeing the name, the features. You know, like, all right, I'm going to listen to this. I didn't get a card, but I see other people's, and I'm like, nigga, this shit about to be lit. You know? So somebody makes an announcement. Okay, can everybody turn their headphones on? Go ahead, place them on. We're going to be starting the album soon. We do a sound check. Boom, the album rolls in. Bruh, the commentary. So how do I describe? We're listening to the album, but apparently we're listening to a version that won't even be out yet. It's the alternate universe the alternate universe version of it.
Okay.
If this same album listening party, us in this space, are doing this at the same time, same place in another dimension. That was the version we listened to.
Yeah.
Same songs, but narration and commentary throughout each and every one.
Yeah.
So we're talking about a dude jumps on like, hey, what's going on, y'all? Thank y'all for coming to Cam Raleigh, listening to Pat Jr.'s I Thought I Knew album, listening. You know, we just make sure you follow the rules. Don't talk to Pat while the album's go. Bruh, it's somebody. It's like being at Disney World and you're on the trolley.
Wow.
And it's like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, that alone was done so fucking well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. I get
you.
Yeah, so that already alone was done so fucking well. And then boom, we're rolling into the album. The album was on a non-stop, but in between you would hear this like kind of space like voice say track 2 or track whatever. The name of the track, and then boom, right back into the music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No hesitation. We just listened to the album straight through. First half of the album, you could first of all, the music was great. The music was great. And I just know Pat through YouTube. Not YouTube, sorry, Twitter. I know he's mutual friends with Nance. So we used to go back and forth on Twitter. This was probably almost a year ago now. We just been cool on Twitter. I didn't know he was a part of Descendant Circle.
Yeah.
Shout out to our boy Descendant, Agent Mitty. I should have probably met Pat years ago. I just didn't. You know what I mean?
Like, he's just like he was like at arm's reach and you didn't even know
I
it.
didn't know it. You know what I'm saying? Connected to my circle, but not. We just never met. So, but yeah, thank you for inviting me as well too. So he invited me to come out there. We listened to it. Album's going. First half of the album, it's like really. It's introspective as fuck. The album name is I Thought I Knew, right?
Yeah.
So in this album, bruh, like you can tell this is a person that's like, this nigga is comfortable with himself now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
like
yeah.
I thought I knew. Like he clearly thought he had it before. And in that first half of the album, we thought he had it before. And then now we're like in the hard times where it's like, what do I do next type of shit? You know what I mean? But then on that back end, shit starts going. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Where it's like, nigga, I know what's popping now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, brother.
So it was like a theme, like the whole thematic album.
This was almost coming of age. This was no slack album that was put together. This nigga put together some fuego. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And bro, I mean, it was great, dog.
Nice.
Like, literally, phenomenal is the only word I can use for
Yeah.
it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the whole vibe. Oh, let me tell y'all what else was in there. So, that Cam Art Gallery, y'all have been in there, right?
I don't think so.
You've never been in there. Have you been?
Yeah.
You've been in there. So, when you first come in, you're on one level. That's where the motorcycles and shit are at. And then there's a downstairs area, but this is still one large open room.
Okay.
It's not that long. It's not that far of a drop down, but there's an area and it's got 8 paintings in it. And only 20 people are allowed in this area at a time. Pat is sitting in the middle of all the paintings, and we're not allowed to talk to him because he's listening to his own album as well too. But 8 of the paintings were artwork specifically for the album.
Oh shit!
So yes, bro, it was so crazy, bro. Like,
He
this
went all out.
was strictly executed to a T.
bruh,
Cause like, how did you?
Holy shit!
How did you
Pat,
like?
Pat.
This nigga playing the listening party before the album was
Bruh,
done
yeah.
type shit.
Bro, I've never been to anything like this in my life.
Wow.
I've
I'm
never
mad I
heard of
missed
anything.
that. Damn,
Bruh,
let's do
like-
a redo.
Bruh, that shit left me so feeling so inspired. I was like,
Yeah.
yes. I was like, because I had zero expectations on album listenings. The 2 or 3 that I went to were
Yeah.
literally niggas standing in a room.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Everybody's still talking. Nobody's listening to the album.
Oh,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's just niggas here and there's music playing, bro. His was a fucking experience.
You're going
Like,
to listen
for
to this.
an hour and a half or an hour, 2 hours. I was in Pat's world.
Yeah.
And that shit was ill because on top of that, I'm listening to the album just like everybody else, but I go down there early when they say come down here to like they start letting 20 people at a time come in. And I go down there and I look at the paintings from the wrong direction. I look at them from the bottom of the album to the top.
Oh,
Once I realized what the fuck was going on, because when we got to the track called Spice Adams,
Yeah.
mind you, this artwork is fucking phenomenal that
Yeah.
his sister and another woman put together. I can't remember who the ladies are, but I know one of them was his sister. I don't remember their at names, but if you go to his page, you can see that too. One of them's his sister, and another one is just like, a partner, I guess. I don't know. But they put together this beautiful artwork, bro. Like paintings of Pat
Yeah.
doing things. Like he was on a track with a sweatsuit headband. No. He was on a track, clearly like looking like he was like on a marathon of his life.
Yeah.
And Spice Adams was behind him as the coach.
Yeah.
Hyping him up like, nigga, don't stop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Wow.
so
a painting.
these are paintings I'm talking about.
But
right
you're
now.
listening to that same thing that's happening?
Yeah, you're
Okay,
listening to
okay.
it. That's the imagery for the song.
image, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so that's the imagery for
So
the
you
song.
start looking at it in order. That's what
Yeah, so but I had left the area. Once the Spice Adams track came and I was like, oh wait, that painting down there, it's got this energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I said, nigga, I need to go back now. Like I went back down there. It started from the top of the album and then went through. I said, okay, that first track was this art. That was definitely not the first
Holy
track.
shit.
Yeah, bro.
And he didn't tell you that? He didn't, hey, the art is going to be with the...
Other people
Did he
might
tell
have
that?
known, but I know.
He
I
let
didn't
you
know.
find that out on your fucking
I didn't
own.
know a fucking thing, bro.
Yeah, because you couldn't talk to him.
Yeah, and he
that's an
explained-
artist.
Yeah,
Shit.
and he explained everything at the end.
Yeah.
like he talked about how he said all these paintings are for tracks 2 through the end. I think because it's like 12 or something like that. It's 10 tracks, but it was only 8 paintings. So
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's track 2 to the end.
Yeah.
And bruh, the shit was fire, bro.
Damn.
Shit, man.
I don't know what else to say. Like, it was phenomenal, bro. At the end of the album, bro, we all felt satisfied. We took our headphones off. Round of applause. His wife was there, right on his, standing by his side. Bro, it was dope, bro.
That's
It was
crazy.
dope.
Damn, I'm mad I missed that.
It was an experience for real. So I say all that to say, one, I mean, bro, you did that. You did that shit. You
Shit
did
sound lit as
that.
hell. The visual image I have is lit.
It was
Yeah.
crazy. And then if y'all go to his page, you can. Like everything that I'm telling you, you can see it because they have recap videos out
Oh,
now.
okay,
So
yeah,
you'll
I'm
be
gonna
able to
take a
see
look
the
at that, yeah.
layout and things.
Yeah.
The only thing that isn't on there, nobody was allowed to take pictures of the artwork because
Oh.
that content is being released right now.
Yeah.
So on the tracks that he had people review, he's like dropping the album artwork or dropping that cover or that painting that the two ladies did. Then you slide left, you get 2 people's reaction to that song, and then you slide again, and I think it's the same picture or maybe a different picture. But long story short, that's how he's doing that right now. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
he's sitting at number 20 on the hip hop charts for pre-sales right now
Really?
for his album. Yeah, Pat. Yeah, this is a great album, bro.
Oh,
like,
shit.
like, bro, that album listening and this whole thing, like, it was phenomenal, bro. It left me inspired. Like, I'm taking album listenings to so
Yeah.
seriously now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he set the bar so high. Like, I'm gonna do one, and I might even come to you, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah, I didn't know like a listening party was like that. It was an
Bruh,
experience. It's
Bro,
not
that
just
shit
a
was an
hangout.
we were not chilling, bro. We were
Yeah.
there to listen to the album.
Yeah.
That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I felt great. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Nice.
shout out to Pat Jr. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to give you your time 100%. I give you the utmost. My hats are off to you, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna look into that.
Yeah. So let's get into that fuckery.
Yeah.
The first bit of fuckery I do want to get into is did y'all see the Gucci Mane and Charlamagne interview?
I didn't see. Yeah, I
saw
heard about it,
clips.
but I didn't even see it. Yeah, did you see it?
Damn, fire.
He was
Did-
going
did-
in
Absolutely.
on DJ.
And when did it come out?
Angela Yee.
A few days ago.
3-4 days ago, probably.
Damn. Yeah.
Early this week, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
Damn.
Charlamagne's YouTube. I don't know what the future of the Breakfast Club is.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Charlamagne is so fucking messy.
No,
Oh.
he's not. No.
I feel like he's messy.
No, not at all, bro. Like he conducted that interview, like I feel like perfectly. All right, so it was a little. There was moments in there when people are like, Charlamagne about to break off from the Breakfast Club because
Yeah.
it was one moment when Gucci was like, but I get it all makes sense how it went down. Gucci was asking like, do y'all hang out outside of work a lot? You and your
Yeah.
coworkers.
Yeah.
And he was like, I mean, I don't talk to them niggas outside of work. I see them at work. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
and people felt like the way he said that was on some like fuck these niggas.
Oh.
I don't
But
think
that's
it
how
was.
he talked, though.
But
Yeah,
that's how
that
he
is kinda
talks.
t- yeah, the way he
yeah,
talks,
and
yeah.
I didn't take it that way. But you know, some people who are a little bit more sensitive are going to take it that way, and if
Yeah.
you don't know him, but that was also Gucci trying to gauge whether how wild he could talk about
Yeah.
the people on his show. Because you're
Yeah.
not gonna, I'm not gonna dog.
If that's your
them.
man's,
If that's your man's, I'm not gonna go crazy on them on
Yeah.
camera. Like
Yeah.
I'll let you know I'm not fucking with your man's, and when I get in the same room as him, I need you to understand. I need you to stay out of this. You know what I'm saying?
The
Like-
three of them were there.
no.
And-
This is only a Charlamagne.
It was just
interview. He's finally
okay.
started his YouTube channel.
Oh, so it was on his. That's
It
right.
was
no,
on his
I
YouTube
forgot.
channel,
Yeah,
yes.
he's doing his own shit. Yeah.
Yup, he's got his YouTube channel. That's going up fast. He did the girlfriends.
Yeah, I
he's-
saw that one.
And now he's got the Gucci. He's but he was doing interviews before. Remember, he was doing
Yeah.
Schoolboy Q and things of that
Did
nature.
Kanye.
Yeah, he had started branching off and playing
Yeah.
with it last year. But now 2020 is over, bro. He's
Yeah.
gonna be running them bitches.
Yeah.
And all his interviews are so dope because they're all in like different spaces. Like
Yeah.
Kanye's was at Kanye's house. Schoolboy Q's, theirs was like a rooftop somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he and Joe Budden to me have been both killing the interview
Absolutely.
game. Yeah, with him and the pull up. You know, like,
Absolutely.
his shit been good too. Yeah,
Yeah.
so both of them are like they're like the interviewers who feel the realest to me, and especially
Yeah.
in hip hop culture. Like when you talk to these people, they're gonna ask the right questions, and they're gonna
yeah,
keep it
yeah.
real to you. They're not gonna censor themselves and shit.
Yeah.
You know, so that's what I like about both of them.
Yeah, that's a fact though. Yeah. And that's why they stand out so much. Like at the Breakfast Club, it's Charlamagne and Yee.
Yeah.
They're the ones mainly conducting the interview. Envy is just there to just ask like
For those who don't know what that word is, can you explain it?
yeah.
For those who don't know what pregnancy is, can you explain it?
Envy do be doing that. I ain't
Yeah, for the
gonna-
simplest things.
Yeah, it's always the most simple thing.
Say,
He
my
do-
shirt is red. Yeah, for those who don't know what red is, can you explain it?
Explain to and he says it like it's like it's rocket science.
Yeah, like it's
Explain-
complicated.
Spray paint. Explain to
Yeah,
us
it's-
exactly.
Yeah, for those who might not know. Yeah,
Because some of us don't know.
yeah.
That's what
He's saying himself. He's the one that don't know. For those who might not know, watching,
Yeah, he loves.
but it's
saying
him.
that. Yeah, but in this interview, I'm sure y'all saw at least the clips though. When Gucci was like, and Envy just pussy. And yeah.
So damn, he was really going.
Oh no, he
she
don't
was
fuck
going
with
in.
India at
Damn.
all. Yeah, at
Oh, damn,
all.
I gotta watch.
And he was pretty much saying, bro, like you got to stand behind what you said about me, and I'm gonna see you in person. I'm letting you know now.
Yeah.
Like if you don't answer correctly, I will
What did he
smack the
say?
shit out you.
You mean like who?
Honestly,
did
I don't know
Envy
what he
say?
said because they had a him and Yee were doing this Breakfast Club court because it was
They
when
did have something.
yeah
the
and
both
that-
of them,
and that's what pissed him off because that was when the footage of Angela Yee surfaced
On that
again.
old podcast. Yeah.
No,
No.
but it was pretty. Gucci was saying I got
He was
banned
saying
from the
something.
Breakfast Club,
Yeah, something like that.
and it was because he called her out on trying to holler at him 10 years ago or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so he said in this Breakfast Club interview, he was like, Because every time they show the footage, low-key, she did look like she was flirting. You know what I'm saying? Like, it looked like they were flirting or she was flirting, and they were flirting 10 years ago. Yeah. And she's embarrassed by it, I think, by the way he presented it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you was on my dick back then, too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was like the initial whatever. But in this interview, they brought that up. She was pretty much saying, I don't feel comfortable if he were to come up here. So that's why he's not allowed to go. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's not like he's really banned, but if he does go, she won't be there. But he don't fuck with Envy either. So it's pointless for him. It's pointless for him to go back at this point anyway. Yeah. He's just going to call Charlamagne. They'll link up.
He got his own thing anyway.
Yeah, they'll do an hour interview and they'll call it a day. You know what I mean? Yeah. There's all the artists who don't want to go up there and be a part of the radio station thing, I think are just gonna go reach out directly out to him from now on to do their interviews.
Remember those two young black Deuces
and Mero? They haven't
I keep
been
saying
back.
Deuces.
They haven't been back either.
Yeah, but remember, like Envy walked out of that shit. Remember?
But
he was pissed with them.
Gucci said that too. He said, just like you did Desus and Mero when they came up to your show, I'm coming to see you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm coming to see you.
He walked out of there, and he didn't come back.
Well, they said something to him or something?
What did he do?
They were joking about his wife. There was a joke about his wife, and he was like, you was there for them DJ Envy checks, though. Yeah. And that pissed him off, or that upset his wife, so that's why he was checking them.
Because they have like clips and all that shit. Like it was a clip that they were playing from the Breakfast Club, and they were commenting on it.
Yeah,
and he saw that.
Yeah, facts.
And so when they came on the Breakfast Club, he brought that up and got really heated, and then left.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and he was like,
leave though.
Huh? Talk about my wife. Don't talk about my family. Something like that.
You can make jokes on me.
Don't talk about my wife.
And that's how Gucci feels. Gucci let them know I'm coming with that same energy. Like, that's what he said in the interview. Yeah. And then for Angela Yee, he pretty much was like, don't. It's not that serious at all. But don't sit up here and lie like you wasn't trying to holler at me talking about my pussy's deep, or Asian girls and small Asian girls got deep pussies. He was like, why would you ever say that to a man if you weren't flirting with him? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True,
and he was like...
Don't come up in random conversation.
And she said that he didn't like that Gucci was trying to embarrass her. He was like, you embarrass yourself by saying
Wait,
that.
she said that live?
Yeah, she said that live on the air about 10 years ago.
Okay.
And that's the footage that circulates.
Okay, all right.
And that's why... like years later, he said to her, like, you was on my dick back then too. Like, you better. I think she tried to make a cheap shot joke at him, and he said, "Don't forget, you was on my dick too." You know. Yeah. And then now she feels uncomfortable because he's like, he'll keep putting it out now because he's like, I don't give a fuck about you no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he was like, you embarrass yourself by saying that to a man. Why else would you say it? So, you know what I'm saying? You could feel uncomfortable.
But wasn't a podcast they were on talking? It was a sex podcast, wasn't it?
No, they
were
weren't.
Talking
they
about
were on
lip service, right?
They were. No. It wasn't. Lip
because lip service probably wasn't even a thing yet.
Nope. Yeah, they were on a serious show, The Morning Hustle, some shit like that. I don't know. But yeah, y'all didn't really see it. I kind of want y'all to see it, but a lot of people are speculating that that he's gonna leave the Breakfast Club. Or, just
Charlie?
Or just kind of do their own thing. And now that this happened, because Gucci was kind of going in on both of his co-hosts, and he didn't really defend them. He defended them to the,
as much as he could.
As much as he could without jeopardizing the interview. Like pretty much, he kind of let him say what he wanted, but once he said something about Harmon Envy, he was like, all right, bro, I can put y'all on the phone. I'll put y'all on the phone. You know what I mean? Yeah. And he was like, no, I don't want to talk to him on the phone. I'm gonna see him in person, just like he ran down on Desus and Mero. Yeah. So I feel like that's how. What else are you supposed to do during the interview? Stop the interview? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's as much as I could do. Like, you did threaten harm on my boy, so I'll put y'all on the phone. You know what I mean? Like,
and he's not even your boy. He's your coworker.
Your coworker.
So he's probably just like, look.
And I'm sure he said the same thing to him off camera. But we trying to get views too. So let me finish this interview.
That's true. Yeah.
And we'll deal with this type of conversation when it's over.
Yeah.
But that's it though.
I gotta watch that shit.
Yeah, y'all gotta watch it. But what's the next one? Oh, y'all been watching the we talked about it last week. Y'all been watching the Hustle and Flow? Did y'all ever watch it at all? Not Hustle and Flow.
No, not Hustle and Flow.
The Netflix shit.
Yeah, I did check it out. I forgot to text you about it, but I checked it out, and I'm hooked.
It's good,
I'm hooked.
Right?
Yeah, it's a good show.
You haven't seen it yet?
It's a good show.
Flawless is the only good one on the team, but they had the season finale already. Yeah. And it moved very quickly. Trust me.
Because the last episode didn't feel like the last episode.
No.
It just like there was no episode.
So I guess the last challenge was they get to do a feature verse with an actual artist and do. So
Yeah, I
Flo-
seen
what I
somebody
saw.
perform with Janae Aiko. That shit was
That's
fire.
That's
Wait a minute, I didn't
flawless.
see
That shit was fire,
That's-
nigga.
that's
Do they
flawless.
release like every week?
I don't
Or
know
is
what
it
they
the
do.
binge?
I'm gonna be real, bro. I don't know because I think it's new episodes every
I didn't even
week.
check.
But they already had this whole closing thing out too. So honestly, I don't
I
really.
just went to like episode 7, and then like there was no more episodes, and I was like, wait, that was it? It
I
can't
don't.
be it.
Yeah, I don't get it either, bro. Honestly, but I guess I don't know when
gotta
this is
check.
gonna be aired or the footage is out. I don't fucking know. But I guess the final competition was they did a joint. Flawless was really the only good one. Spanish dude, but he did a remix to Janae Aiko, and they performed it live. That nigga, bro, that shit snapped.
Yeah,
bro.
okay, then maybe they didn't release that shit because
Yeah.
like the last episode I got to was they were dissing each other. That was the last episode I saw.
Do you remember Flawless from that episode? Spanish dude,
can't-
and he went up against the girl with the beanie.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yo.
yeah, that was
Seen
good.
that shit on Twitter?
Yeah.
He did not hate, bro.
He killed that bitch.
Killed her.
Killed her. But
Killed
he's the
her.
one that did the joint with Aiko.
Oh, okay.
Janae.
Yeah, I fuck
Okay,
with
yeah, I gotta
Snaps.
see. Maybe it's up there.
He's really good though. He has a full career just off of him being off Netflix already.
Yeah.
But like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's gonna be all right out here, I think.
Yeah.
And I still don't think it's the type of hip hop music I would listen to all the time, you know what I mean? But he's nice.
Yeah.
He's nice. Huh? What?
Dude with the dreads one?
Get the fuck. I'm telling you, somebody with the nigga with the dreads won? Are you serious?
I can't remember.
Yo, all right, bro. That was.
Nigga with the dreads one.
I don't even know who the nigga with the dreads was, bro.
Yeah,
to
that's
me,
what I'm
Flawless was the only good one.
Yeah.
I feel like we were watching the show for him to win. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like that's what it felt like, dog. He was so much better than everybody.
Yeah.
Damn.
Are you serious? But I don't even remember him like that. I don't know how, bro. Flawless is popping though. It don't even matter. Like he was too good, but
Yeah.
yeah, that show was good as
And
hell.
yeah, it's so good because all the judges, like,
It's
they all
real
have
ass
their
commentary,
different- Yeah, they're different like point of views, but they all make sense to who they
Every
are,
single
and
one.
they do make sense to like the business and all that stuff. You know, even Cardi had some good like advice in there too. You know,
Yeah, even though her points may seem really simplified, they make it's
yeah.
like she right though.
But yeah, she was right. And the thing that I like about Cardi, the way she talks about the hip hop business, is she's very self-aware. Like she's not dumb. She knows. Yes, I do music. I sell sex. That's kind of just the business.
Yeah.
She talks about it like that, and I like that honesty. Like she talks about it like it's just matter of fact. This is what I do.
Especially because she said to that one girl, she was like, girl, you can do all that. All I can sell is sex right now.
Yeah, all I can sell is sex, but you got this and all that
that
stuff.
was-
And that was like some real, the way she said it, that's some real shit.
Bro, they're a good team, right?
Yeah.
Those
yeah,
three? They're
the
a
three
good
of them.
team,
Yeah,
right?
T.I.,
T.I., Cardi B, and Chance the Rapper.
Yeah,
They're a great team, yo.
Yeah. I like when they were in their separate cities too, and then they had
Yeah,
the guest,
that was dope.
like the guest judges.
I
and
might have
shit.
checked this shit out.
You
Yeah.
got to. Bro, you're going to be hooked from the first episode.
Yeah,
literally.
Big Boy, Quavo, they've been guest judges.
Yeah, Big Boy Quavo. Then it was Snoop Dogg.
Snoop, yeah.
And then it was
Depending on when they were.
New
in
York was
LA.
Jadakiss and Fat Joe.
Yeah, Jadakiss Fat Joe in New York.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was hard.
Yeah. What's his name? Oh, Twister was in Chicago.
See, I missed the Chicago
missed
one.
one?
I missed
Yeah.
that one. Yeah,
Yeah, that one was good.
But the only thing that I did do with that show, I started skipping through the backstories.
Oh, see, that's the
Terrible.
thing. Like,
They all were
somebody said it. One of the judges, it might have been Cardi. that
No.
said
It was
who
Fat
it?
Joe. It was Fat Joe.
Did he say like what you think I'm gonna say? Like where it's
Yeah.
like just because you have like a tragic backstory, that doesn't mean we're gonna give you a pass.
Facts?
You know? Like,
that was Fat Joe.
yeah, because I
He's
mean,
like, we all fucked up, bro.
yeah,
we were all
I
fucked
need
up
to
before we
eat,
made
and
it.
you know, some so and so died and all that stuff. There's like I understand hardship, but it's just that's not
Because she
Should be
lost.
something to just give you a pass.
Because she lost. She on the city audition, they was like, I don't really like her, and she just started like low key begging.
Yeah,
And then
Say,
had
"I need this,"
and then had the crowd like, "Come on, y'all, tell him give me another chance."
Yeah, yeah.
And he was like, "Look, I can't. We can't give nobody no. It was Cardi. Because
was?
It was Cardi because when she left the stage,
Yeah.
she said to the crowd, "Don't be hyping these niggas up if they just because they got sob stories. We were all fucked up before we got famous.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
they not good enough, they're not good enough.
Yeah,
Like, I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like the crowd was like, Okay. We understand.
Okay.
We're sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
We got caught up in the moment.
Yeah.
She punked the hell out the crowd.
That's what I like about her. Like her real bluntness.
Yeah. She punked the hell out the crowd, low key. That shit was kind of gangster.
Yeah.
And speaking of Cardi, she is a new member of the Fast Furious series.
Yeah, because I didn't look into it deep.
Excellent move for her.
Yeah.
And I hope it's real.
I guess
I don't know.
I mean, well, I'm not into the Fast and Furious
No.
like that. So
why?
Did y'all see Hustlers? How was her acting in that?
I didn't see Hustlers.
Who cares? Honestly, who cares? We talk about this is a big win, nigga.
This is big, definitely.
And she probably just played herself kind of.
That's what I'm
that
thinking.
movie because she was a stripper. So
because low key, Ludacris started off as himself and then transitioned more into like he kind of he wasn't really himself, but he kind of was.
Yeah.
He was a nigga that was the cool guy that everybody wanted to be around. But I think they brought him back again, and he turned into the tech guy for the team.
Yeah.
Remember?
But I guess with her, it depends. It depends on like if they try to make her serious actress. I don't know if that's gonna work. But if they write it in a way to make her be herself, then it could probably work.
But none of us have seen Hustlers either, right?
No, I haven't seen Hustlers.
So we don't really know what she's capable of either. Because that was her first real movie she was in. So
I just saw her in the trailer. Like,
me too. Yeah, me too.
Being herself and shit.
And that's all they need to do to sell the movie. You know what I'm saying? Like. Because shout out to Stomp the Yard. Y'all remember that?
Stomp the Yard, yeah.
Every so often a tweet goes back around viral on Twitter. And it's like, never forget, they made it seem like Chris Brown was going to be in Stomp the Yard the whole time. And that nigga died in the first scene.
So fucked up.
And we ran to
everybody.
And we all ran to the movies to see Chris Brown. And he died in that first scene. And we had to follow that other
you
character.
in with the trailers?
Yeah, bruh. They made it seem like he was really in that movie, yo.
Yeah. But I mean, shout out to her. I mean, if she
that's
got
a good.
it,
That's a good
I'm not
look
really like a
regardless.
Fast and Furious person.
Really?
I kind of
Oh, okay. I
really,
enjoy them.
Yeah, but I don't look down on them or anything.
You just don't run to them.
Somebody like a mutual friend or something like that. He kind of caught me up while we were watching like part 7 or 6, one of those.
Okay.
In a hotel. I think that's when we went to New York for my brother's 30th.
Yeah.
And like the 6th or 7th one came on, and he kind of just. I kind of like just dropped off with it after like 2 or something like that.
Yeah,
And,
that's how I dropped off after like Tokyo Drift.
yeah, but then I heard that
Shout out
it
to
got
Bow Wow for fucking shit up.
Oh, in part 3, in part 3, yeah. In part 3, everybody kind of like looked down on that one.
But you know what's kind of funny? Have you seen all of them since you fell off, or he just caught you up?
No, he just caught me up in conversations. That you see, like this character he's linked to this one, and that's why he don't like him. And then I was like, oh, okay, I'm caught up.
I'm glad that he caught you up, but you need to see the movies now.
Yeah.
Because the third one was so bad.
Oh, no. I saw the third one. Okay, that's my mistake. I said that I stopped at the second one. No, I saw the third one.
With Bow
Tokyo
Wow.
Drift was like my least favorite one.
Yeah, it's
But
everybody's.
look,
But that's everyone's favorite.
But look, y'all gotta
What?
see.
No, that
No,
is
that's
universally panned.
Bro, no, hell no.
Yeah, everybody
But
makes
look,
a joke of that movie.
But this is the best part. Movie 4 and 5, they're making up. They're telling you sorry for the old one.
Oh, yeah.
Both of those movies, they like bring shit up by either slaying the third movie, or they fill a plot hole that was in the third movie.
Yeah.
They did that in the fourth and the fifth movie, which I
Yeah.
found very entertaining.
No, because what they did is like for the first movie or the first 2 movies, really, they I don't know if you guys heard about a movie called Point Break, but it's basically a Patrick Swayze and Keanu Reeves movie that came out in '91, and it was basically about these like I think surfers, and he was an undercover cop, and he tried to infiltrate these surfers or whatever.
Yeah.
And Patrick Swayze was like this rebel of whatever, and
I ain't
Fast
seen
and
that.
Furious. It was the opposite. You know, you had Paul Walker. He was like the cop infiltrating these car racing people. And Vin Diesel was the edgy one, you know, that he had to get close to and all that stuff, you know? It's the same kind of movie. That basically, people call it a ripoff. But in the second one, then it kind of became its own thing. Third one, it took a dip because all the stars were gone, you know? And that Southern guy came in.
I forgot.
Yeah, all the stars. Paul Walker
the
and
dude
Vin
from
Diesel, they were not in it.
Alabama.
I think Vin came at the very end as a cameo, but...
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, in the car racing thing. But then from what I heard, they said 4, everybody was kind of like, yeah, this shit is over. But then 4 was like, oh, okay, this one was kind of cool. Because they made it more of a heist. They turned it from a racing, illegal racing franchise into a heist franchise.
Yeah, because that's
That's what they did.
Because it boxes them off. Like, how many times can you do that without?
Yeah, they turned them into spies and shit, basically.
Bro, they turned them into superheroes, bro.
And so, now, when The Rock came in, what was it, part 5?
5, I think. Is when The Rock came.
When The Rock came in,
But
they
they were
usually call
superheroes.
him his nickname. They call him franchise Viagra because every time he joins a franchise, millions of dollars at the box office. Like he just like it skyrockets everything. So that's what happened to them.
Yeah,
I love The Rock. Yeah. I don't see all of his stuff, but I like.
But I
like
love
him.
The Rock.
I like him. You know,
and it's so funny because everybody loves him for something. Like, we don't have to watch everything, but we know what he did for our childhood.
Wrestling
and shit.
His history.
Yeah, then he's got people who only fuck with him off the movie show.
Yeah.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
that's
The
true.
Tooth Fairy.
The Tooth Fairy. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
he's got a whole movie demo. You know what I'm saying?
And his social media is like pretty popping from what I hear.
Crazy.
Like, you know, workout
That video
routines.
when he shouted out the baby.
Oh,
he did, bro.
Yeah.
Because The Rock had a line about The Rock.
Oh, okay.
And The Rock was in the gym. It was like, shout out to the baby. Go get that album, Kirk.
Yeah.
Bro, like,
Shit, damn.
hit that nigga with a stimulus package. Bro.
Yeah.
Like, The Rock shouting your album out the day it comes out.
Yeah.
Probably people who never heard of the baby.
Bro, that's easily 20,000 copies.
Just the fact that he was already listening to it, like I'm gonna fuck with this anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like he really helped his sales.
Isn't he like half black or something?
The Rock?
Yeah.
He's like Samoan and black.
Samoan and black. I think there's some black in there. Yeah. So maybe that's why we feel like that connection. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Rock is just so solid, yo.
Yeah, man. Shout out to The Rock.
I got a cousin in Hawaii in the Navy.
Yeah.
And he was saying the Samoan or the island people, they're being moved off their land by the National Guard, sacred land. They're trying to put like casinos and shit, like wild shit, like tourist shit. Because he said it's coming up crazy, and he was like, they've been having like rallies and stuff. Like The Rock will go down there to do rallies and stuff. And like, I'm really butchering this, but just know, low key, like the elders, they call them the aunties and the uncles that live on this sacred land. They're literally just not moving, and the National Guard is moving them out their houses.
Wow.
To take their sacred land just to put businesses.
You know, like in like 2012, George Clooney had a movie about this subject. Yeah, it's called The Descendants. And in the movie, he was supposed to be like half Hawaiian or something like that. And his family had land there. And the whole movie was, well, first, most of the movie was about him. His wife is in a coma, and he finds out that she was cheating. So he's going around the island trying to find who the fuck she was fucking around with while she's in a coma. Yeah. And he's like, you fucking bitch. Wow. It's a really great movie, actually. It's my favorite George Clooney movie, actually, because he really killed that role. But then the other like side story is him wanting to sell his land for money, but then like throughout, you know, his family's just like, but this is family land, though. Do you really want to do that? And so it brought up a lot of that stuff.
But apparently, like they're in the middle of that battle, like right now.
A lot of that stuff is in
present day. So it's always fucked up when you hear stuff like
business,
that.
man.
Bruh,
we need a pipeline, apparently.
And the government don't give a fuck, bruh.
Yeah.
Let's see.
That's why they're burning these forests down. to put Walmart there.
You already know what the fuck going on.
All these forest fires just happening out of nowhere in California, right? No.
What is going on?
My dad dropped.
Your dad dropped?
The great Kanye West.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're going to talk about it.
How great is our God.
Have you guys listened to the whole thing? Yeah. Have you guys listened to the whole album? I found out even late. I was just like, oh, shit, he already dropped it. I thought it was just that
I listened to it about 3 times.
I listened to it like 1.5.
Oh.
It's good from what I listened to.
I fuck with it.
It's just kind of one of those joints you like play through. Like, it's really gospel.
It's like one of those Kirk Franklin.
But it's just the
all I
rap.
heard was like jump.
Yeah, but instead of
Stomp or whatever.
Yeah, but it's like you get Kanye bars still.
But
Kanye,
he keeps it hip hop from what I heard.
Yeah, he does keep it hip hop. There's aspects of hip hop, and then there's this full choir songs. You know, like it's ill though. It's definitely ill. Apparently, they had some sort of movie out too. My boy Richie was at the movie theater watching it, and it looked like some Kanye shit. Like,
really?
But nobody was in the theater. It was just him and this other nigga, and I was like,
"Damn, I'm not even hip."
Nigga, are you plugged in? Like, what the fuck are you plugged into? Like, I saw I got
type shit.
Maybe it wasn't Kanye, and I'm just like, maybe because it was all the same day. I just thought it was.
You're lumping it together.
Or his caption left me deceived. I don't know.
No, I know I would have heard about that.
But I gotta hit this nigga up, bro. I'm telling you, I thought he was at a movie theater for that. I thought a movie came out with the album. So that
would have been cool.
Yeah,
because I mean that's what he did
like
for Dark Fantasy.
Yeah,
and that's some shit.
That was a great little short film. Yeah.
Yeah, that's some shit he do anyway.
It's a crazy too. A woman with bird feathers and shit.
I love that shit.
It was like really
10
artistic.
minutes long, 10, 15 minutes.
Can we get much higher?
Oh, this is a good one. Because we're dropping this Wednesday and Halloween is Thursday, right?
Yeah, I didn't even check what day.
It's Thursday?
Yeah, it is.
What are some scary movies that y'all would recommend for Halloween?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Of course, Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
Those are always scary.
I think
but
it
like
was
the
Hocus
older
Pocus.
ones.
Yeah. Was it you? I think it was you that put on Facebook, I believe, like saying like what was the movie that scared the shit out of you when you were a kid, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What I can't remember what you put.
I think I put what did I put?
Mine was the movie. Chucky really fucked me up when I was a kid.
Damn.
Chucky.
Oh, Candyman.
Candyman. Oh,
Candyman
shit,
fucked me up.
Which
I
one
was
was that?
terrified of
That
Candyman.
black
with
dude
the black
with a
dude
hook.
with the honeybees. He was like a slave or something.
Like a 90s movie,
Like a 90s movie. You don't know about fucking Candyman?
And you basically, it was almost like
Bro,
Beetlejuice.
I've done my best staying away from scary movies. They fucked me up. Yeah.
But yeah,
so I don't know.
Candyman was basically like he was like was he a slave or something?
He was
like
something
that?
like I
And
can't remember if he was a
like,
soldier or
I
a
don't know what
slave,
happened.
but-
Is he was fucking with a white woman or some shit like that?
He was
basically
killed.
Like he was killed. He was like hanged.
Yeah.
And then they poured like honey on him and like the
Bees and all
like
that stuff.
sting him and that shit.
So he became a
and
Freddy
they
Krueger
say,
type.
while
thing.
he was dying, they said they were like saying his name over and over, Candyman. And so like when you say his name like
In a
five
mirror- looking
times
in the mirror,
he's gonna appear.
he's gonna appear.
Fucking kill
Yeah.
you type shit.
Yeah.
That
So,
shit had me
Beetlejuice-ish.
terrified.
Yeah.
Okay.
That shit had me terrified. Like, and niggas used to like trap us in the bathroom and try to say Candyman. I'm
Oh
not
my
fucking
God.
with that.
Do y'all remember what was the movie? And it was some shit they used to play on BET all the time around Halloween. And it was a painting, and the dude started hitting the painting, and the painting's nose started bleeding.
Tales from the
was
Tales
thinking
from the
Tales from
Hood.
the Hood, yeah.
Tales from the
Was that a
Hood.
scary movie? Or was
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
supposed to be scary, right?
There was some parts of it that were funny, but overall,
Yeah.
it was a horror film. It was a
that
black horror film.
That shit was scary.
Yeah.
That shit fucked me up too. I was scared of that. as
Yeah,
well.
that little
Yeah.
doll.
The Lagichi dolls.
All
yeah.
of those little slave
The dude
dolls.
with the hair used to fuck me up. I didn't like that.
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
That
at
shit
all.
was.
Oh, the dude who like turns out at the end to
I
be
didn't like that.
the devil or whatever.
Yeah,
Tales
bruh.
from the Crypt used to fuck me up too. The little skeleton dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Till I got
laughing?
Till I got like 8 or 9, and I was just like, oh, this isn't scary.
It's a puppet.
13 ghosts.
13
fucked me
Ghosts.
up.
Yeah,
Bro,
I love
the
the
jackal?
jackal though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the jackal. Yeah, the jackal was my
Jackal
favorite.
was the worst one.
Yeah,
That was
but
the
he was my
scariest
favorite because he
one.
scared me the most.
He scared me the most,
Yeah.
and then the kid. For some reason,
Yeah.
little kids.
But
like, when-
kids in scary movies are
I'll
always
be like, bro,
they
you
always
little
freak
evil
people out.
bitch, because I just
Yeah.
know like you on some other.
Because
shit.
they always stand there
It's like
looking
pure
innocent.
unadulterated evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
And they know how to like just do that with just staring at you. But
Yeah.
but in 13 Ghosts, wasn't there also like I remember there being like a brute, like a big dude with like
There was.
metal head or something like that.
what was that?
And
Like
he was like
Hammer?
second, something
It
like
was
that.
like the black dude. Talking about the black dude.
It might have been a black dude. Yeah, I can't
And
remember. I
you
haven't
could
seen that
only
movie in
see
so
them
long.
if you were wearing those goggles or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Because
then you go
I
down
remember
and
because they were-
one
yeah.
or two people died and
They couldn't see it. Yeah.
and they just went to like the vision of you, like you took the goggles off.
Yeah, like when
Yeah.
the,
You just saw them getting
when
fucked
the
up.
torso guy,
yeah,
like he broke the other dude in half. I don't think they had the glasses on. You could just see his body like
yeah, just cracking.
picking that nigga up like this.
Yeah,
Bro, that movie was scary.
Yeah, I
bro.
like
Yeah, that was scary. And Ghost Ship. Ghost Ship was like.
Oh, I
those
remember
two
Ghost
movies
Ship.
were, like,
Yeah, damn, I
near-
remember Ghost Ship.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't even remember that one.
Yeah, I remember
Ghost
that
Ship.
But I try to stay away from them.
Yeah.
But I'm like,
I love scary
can't.
movies, though.
They used to really fuck me up when I was a kid, so I couldn't watch them at all, bro.
Yeah.
I'd have nightmares for weeks, bro.
Yeah, the only as a matter of fact, the movie that fucked me up when I was a kid was American Werewolf in London because the prosthetics that they use for when he transformed into for multiple reasons. Just the
Yeah.
scene when he turns in, it's basically he's just listening to like some old 50s song and all of a sudden reading a book and he's just like, oh, what the fuck? It's burning. He gets up and just starts ripping his clothes off and I'm like, what the fuck? And
Yeah.
the scary thing about the scene is while the whole time he's turning into the wolf, there's no scary music. It's just this like just pop 50s pop music in the back. Blue moon. It's only
But those
it's
are
like,
scary.
oh.
Those are the scary. 'Cause
Those
think
are
about Jeepers
scarier.
Creepers.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
old ass songs.
Yeah.
On the,
Yeah. So that's what fucked me up because
Yeah.
like as a kid seeing that, like I always knew like when movies like had music that made you feel according to what you were seeing.
Yeah.
So that was kind of like the first movie where like there was a pleasant song with something horrific happening and I was just like I don't even know how to feel right now. I feel fucked up.
Yeah.
So that's why that shit fucked me up.
Do you feel like horror movies should have sequels or they should always end?
Maybe it depends on the lore of the story.
Yeah.
You know? Because, I mean, some movies you can tell, like, for me, like, Get Out, I'm just like, just leave that a classic.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah,
Just leave that a classic.
Yeah.
Like, if you go any further, you're just going to
I
probably
wouldn't
just run
mind
out
to
of
Drag Me to Hell too.
Oh, Drag Me? Oh, I
I
remember
wouldn't
that.
mind seeing like him like either trying to figure out where she went or just her journey in hell.
Yeah.
Yo, I saw something on Twitter. I don't know, drag me to hell. I don't know why I just thought of this, but it was this black lady and she was riding this white dude, and then she was like,
that was on
Okay.
that was on Pornhub.
"No, yeah, we're talking about sex."
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, what?
No, wait,
Where's
where
this
was it?
going?
She's riding this white dude, right? And she's on some dominatrix shit,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
And then she's like, say my name. It's like, say it. And then she's sucking this nigga up.
Oh, you're talking about American Gods. You're talking about Bill Quist. You haven't watched American Gods?
Nah, is that what that
Oh
is?
my God. You need to watch American Gods tonight. I'm not even kidding. That's some
That's
shit.
what
like,
it is?
That's not
Bruh.
even, bro, that's nothing. That's nothing.
Bruh, she
That's
rode
nothing.
the nigga and he kept saying her name.
Yeah.
And
He
she
was basically worshiping her.
Yeah.
What was she?
She was like a goddess, like it just, but she was like, but she got her.
She
youth
sucked this nigga up in her
from
pussy, bro.
Yeah.
men worshiping her and like
Yeah.
literally devouring them with her fucking pussy.
Oh.
Her name's Bilquis. So like basically she looked like an old ruddy down woman, and like this, she met this dude on like a chat line, and he was like, "Oh my God, you're the most prettiest woman."
Yeah,
I've ever
it
seen."
looked
And
like
she was
some
"Oh my
prostitute
God,
shit,
you
yeah.
think that I'm beautiful?" He was like, "Yeah." So she was like, "Fuck, we would take him to the room about to fuck," and then she was just like, "I need you to worship me. I need you to worship."
That's
me.
what she was
Inch
saying,
me."
yeah.
Like,
And
he
she
was
would get her youth would come back.
yeah,
That's
so
right?
as he's worshiping her,
don't know if her
but
youth-
she's like getting her youth, and she's also growing in size. So at this point,
Oh,
she's
shit.
probably as fucking big as this fucking table.
Oh,
She
what the
literally sucked
fuck?
She
her
did
dick
get big
up.
as hell. Yeah,
Like
she did.
his entire body was like in her, like he was. Just,
Oh shit.
that shit is
Bro, he
wild.
swallowed her with her pussy, bro.
You need to
shit.
watch
American
this
Gods
show.
on what?
It's lit.
Yeah,
It's
what is
on
it on?
Star. It comes on
Oh,
Stars.
Stars.
I watch it
Okay.
on Amazon Prime. I don't know if you have Amazon Prime.
I think I do. Yeah, I
I
think
do actually, yeah.
Yeah, because
Nigga,
yeah. Okay.
you will not.
American Gods. Oh,
It's
shit.
it's about American Gods. So each story it goes through like it has like one continuous story, but it also tells you about just different types of gods like throughout the world.
Okay.
And one of the main characters, you find out like who he is. Like it's like kind of like a mystery, and then you finally
okay,
find
okay.
out. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because we're thinking, you know,
You mean
gods
like out
live-
of myths, like the gods?
Exactly.
Like okay, like-
Exactly.
okay.
Like they have
Okay.
like exactly.
What are some of the ones that they do?
They do Odin. They do.
Oh, but in
Bilquis.
modern day.
Modern
Oh, okay. All
they
right.
do,
American Gods.
uh,
Okay.
Okay.
They have leprechauns in there. What was the other one? What was the other dude? Fuck. What is it called?
How many? Is it like one season?
A djinn.
A djinn.
A djinn.
Yeah.
One of those.
Is it
It's
one
only one
season?
season right now. It's like 8
Oh.
episodes.
Oh. Okay. So I thought it was like some shit where it's like 10 seasons and I'm just.
I think, but they're
Right?
it's new. Like it's
Oh, it's brand new.
I've heard about
Okay.
it. But it comes on Stars, so they might. So the next season probably it might come on Stars. But you know, Amazon Prime, you can watch that. Shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But nigga, the shit hooked
Okay.
me. Like in the intro, like the CGI in there is crazy.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
super
bro, 'cause
crazy.
that scene,
the
bro,
intro
was
is
crazy.
wild.
Yeah.
Even
How
the
did you-
intro had me hooked. It's
Yeah.
wild.
How do you even see that scene? You just
I
like
saw it on
popped in?
Twitter.
Yeah.
No, I saw
Oh, you saw it on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Oh,
I was
shit.
like,
That shit's lit.
I stopped because somebody was getting fucked. You know what I'm saying? I
That shit was
was like,
lit.
what is this?
And
Yeah.
I felt weird because it kind of turned me on. I was like, this shit's lit.
Man, she's
I was
growing.
like, yo, I am her.
yeah,
You grabbing her boobs
Yeah,
and-
you are. Yeah,
The Devourer.
yeah, I can see you really resonating with that character.
I fuck with
Makes
Bill
a lot of
Quist.
sense.
Yeah.
She swallowed this nigga up
She
in her
swallowed
pussy
that
for
I
real.
gotta
nigga
see that.
whole. Like this is a big white man. It's not a small.
Oh, so he's not even a skinny guy. Okay.
That just that'll tell you how big he. You know what I'm saying? How big she got. That
Yeah.
shit was lit. That shit is lit.
Damn, man.
It's
Yeah, that shit was
really-
crazy. So I didn't know what it was from.
Man,
Yeah, but you
have
said
to
that
watch
fucked you up. That's what you said?
Yeah, I was watching it.
recently.
I'll show you this. I'll show you the clip.
Yeah, show me out.
Like I was watching it and I was just like, what is happening? And then I was like, and then like I could tell something because the way she grew,
Yeah, and the angle.
yeah, you couldn't really tell. She was
but you know
growing.
something was wrong.
Exactly. Yeah, so it was like,
It's like, wait,
I
something's
just
going
watch
on.
it because I was
Yeah.
like, why is it
Am I going
look like-
crazy?
Yeah, I was like, why does it look like this? And then when they finally the scene's over, they back out. You're like, what the fuck?
Oh,
Exactly.
shit, damn.
That's how it was, bro. That's how it was when I first watched it. I'm just
Damn.
like, yo, it was a jaw dropper. Like, cause I was like that at first. I was like, I wasn't really paying attention, and I was like, all right, let me go back and pay attention. Like,
Yeah.
and then I'm looking, I'm like, oh shit, this
Yeah.
bitch. What the fuck?
Yeah, that shit was
Like,
crazy.
it was definitely a jaw. I was like,
Yeah.
the whole scene. I'm like,
I wonder what it was like for the like people watching it
He
like the night it
enjoyed-
premiered or some shit.
yeah.
You know,
I'm
like
about
just
to
people
say-
in general. It's just like, oh shit, what the fuck? Nobody else is watching this.
that shit is crazy.
That was how I felt about like with the Amazon Prime show, The Boys. That's how I felt
Fuck
with
the
that.
boys.
The Boys, man. It's like if you want to see like the most realistic take on superheroes, like Watch
Ooh, for real?
watch The
What?
Boys,
Top Boys,
man.
It's like superheroes but crooked.
Yeah,
It's like
all of
Captain
them, really.
America but
Oh,
bad.
that's my type of
Yeah,
show.
Superman, but like Superman and Captain America in one, but he's like
people,
shady.
it's real gory too. Like,
Yeah,
Oh,
they just
even
make it
better.
seem like superheroes, like
Ain't
they're ran
shit.
by corporations, you know, like corporations licensing them and shit, and they do shady shit. Like, hey, like we can't save these people on this
I'll tell
plane.
you the scene
Yeah.
that hooked me.
Yeah.
This dude is just walking with his girlfriend, and she
Yeah.
literally like is about to step in the street.
Yep.
And this nigga who's similar to the Flash is really fast, smacks dab into her, and she
A black
explodes.
dude. Yeah, in slow motion though.
So he's just
Yeah.
holding her hands, like her
Yeah.
boyfriend is just left holding her hands. The rest of her is completely disintegrated.
I'll show you that
Like,
too.
That's how fast he's running.
I'll show you that too because on
Completely-
Instagram,
It's called
The Boys. Yeah.
What's it on though?
Amazon Prime.
Okay.
Seth Rogen produced it. It's
Yeah.
his show.
Oh, word.
Yeah, it's different. That nigga's different. I don't know.
Yeah,
what the
it's
fuck
just a
Seth Rogen's
really
doing.
political. Like, it
But-
just really makes you like if superheroes were real, of course they would be
Yeah.
ran by corporations, and some of them would actually not be as pristine as they come off. Like one of them is like he takes sexual advantage of this girl who's trying to join the team and shit. And
Oh,
like it's like a realistic
Yeah,
take.
like,
Not
yeah.
everybody is a good guy.
Yeah.
Some people might do good things. Because even that guy, like he did like that shady shit with like the sexual thing. Like even though he was trying to do something good, but
Yeah,
he just
yeah.
had like a bad side.
Yep.
So it was just like it's so realistic. But I'll show you that scene with the slow motion, like the chick exploding, because I put that. I think I put some people on to The Boys because I put that scene on my Instagram. Because every time I discover a show or a movie or something like that, I try to like put it on my Instagram and be like, and try to put like a scene or something like that to get people in.
That
And
you know would catch them.
yeah. So when I put that scene of like the dude just running through like his girlfriend, some people were just like, "Oh shit, I gotta check this out," or "Damn, man, like, I gotta get on this real quick." One of my cousins, she was just like, "Damn, what is this on?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a good show. But yeah, back to horror movies.
Yeah, but I mean, I think we kind of went through the
Oh,
whole
yeah.
movie thing.
Yeah.
But I think that's really the last thing. I got one more thing on here that we should probably cover. It's just the hold on, what is this? Nah, fuck that.
Fuck that. Shit.
Ray J catches another win out here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, enlighten me about that. So it's Suge Knight.
Suge Knight signs the rights over to signs life rights.
Or I thought it said because I wasn't sure what the fuck it said. There, that's
I
when
think it's
he's.
everything, like just all his, like just.
I think it's for
he's
him to
basically
be.
just
It looks like light
everything,
to
like
me.
money.
Light, but without the H,
No, it's
without the
definitely
GH.
I think he's allowed to make money. In
Oh,
his
life
Suge's
rights.
name
Oh,
now.
You're right.
Exactly. Like basically, he runs everything. Like he
Yeah.
has control
Signs
over
life
all
rights
his
over
assets.
to Ray J.
That's what I. Pretty
I
much
think life
it is.
rights,
Oh,
as in like
yeah.
you get the permission to operate as Suge
All
Knight
of it, yeah.
out in public now. You're
Okay.
Ray J and Suge Knight now.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Well,
And I
why?
think that
He
means-
does not lose.
Ray J
Yeah.
does not lose.
Well,
And
why
I-
Ray J? Do you think Ray J went to him, or was he
I
all
feel
the
like
way
Ray,
around?
bro, Ray J is big homie out here.
Bro,
No,
Like,
yeah, I know he's a businessman
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
T.
No,
Oh.
he big homie out
No,
here.
yeah,
Like he
Ray
got
J-
them.
Ray
got
J's,
them on
Ray
the
J's,
Oh.
big, Ray J's
big
homie.
homie.
Yeah,
got
yeah.
them.
Ray
Yeah.
J's and these niggas
He's
be
in
sleeping.
this-
Ray
Ray
J's
J's a real
out
nigga.
here.
He's
Yeah.
out here. That nigga
Like-
straight from Cali. Like
Yeah.
for real, for real.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
he's one of those people you're not supposed to touch. You don't fuck with Ray J.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because something really bad can happen to you. You know what I'm saying?
Like, he
Oh.
has that type of
Yeah,
power.
he has that type of power.
Something bad what happened to you? Oh shit! What
Yeah,
happened to
bro.
you?
Like he's Ray J, but he's like Ray J, like OG
in the
Ray J.
streets. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, like he's real. He put in
Yeah,
his
man, I
work.
thought he was just
think.
brother
You know
of
what I'm
Brandy.
saying?
Brother of Brandy.
Bro, all the
Yeah.
most, all like the realest niggas seem to respect him. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Like,
yeah.
Ray J's out here winning.
Yeah.
And now he gets to operate under Suge. As Suge, I guess. Hey, who knows?
As Suge.
He
He
does
gonna come
what
up
he
with some fire plan.
He does what he wants. Suge.
Yeah.
That nigga might he might relaunch the fucking label.
Death Row.
Yeah, he
Oh,
might
shit.
relaunch Death Row, and Ray J picked the talent. And
Yeah, and then oh shit, damn, a second coming of Death Row.
second
Damn,
coming
that would
of
be crazy.
Death Row, that'd be
all
insane,
LA
bro.
artists and shit.
All LA based.
Damn.
Ray J running it minus like the gang and legal issues
Yeah,
and shit. You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like
Yeah.
running it like really officially.
Yeah,
That'd be
Damn, that would
hard.
be cool.
I'm with it.
Because
Yeah.
we'd get behind whatever they sign just off the
Yeah.
name of Death Row.
Yeah, Death
You know
Row.
what I'm saying? Like,
because they would go for like the realest of the real and
Yeah,
shit.
so
Like they would
you-
take it back probably.
Yeah, so you would get. I mean, they would have to have the most fire artists, or
Yeah.
some of the most fire artists. You know,
Yeah.
so I think that'd be interesting
Yeah,
to see what he does with this new life
This
rights.
new thing,
I guess.
yeah. shit.
But yeah, let's get into the ride out. And when you said, what was that show you said? My Boys?
Oh, The Boys.
Boys.
The Boys? It
Yeah.
made me think of My Boys.
From what?
by Smoke Gambino.
Oh, okay.
That's gonna be my ride out song. It's a South Carolina artist.
Yeah.
And literally the only
Wow,
song.
that name just like triggered something from like 2009.
Oh, really?
I think he's been around forever. I don't know if
Yeah.
you're talking about him, but I think he's been around forever. And I saw this shit on Facebook and just thought it was so gangster. And I'm good on niggas who doing that capping, kicking that fake shit. You know, Smoke Gambino. It's that hood South Carolina shit.
I heard that name long ago.
I fuck with
heard
that
name
shit
in a while.
Yeah,
I'm about to say he's been out for a while.
Yeah, I think he's been out here for a while. But yeah, that would be my ride out. Smoke Gambino, my boys. And if you like to hear it, here it go.
Okay. I'm gonna go with a joint from North Carolina. Sort of like legends by now, but
we keeping this Carolina.
Yeah.
Don't fuck up.
Don't.
I was not.
Yeah, don't fuck this up. Yeah, but legends that don't really get the shine
Credit
that they
deserve.
usually. Yeah, so I'm gonna. But they put out a new project, and I really enjoyed it. Little brother, the outcast of the South. No, shit. No, outcast is the outcast of the South. Outcast of the Carolinas.
Yeah.
Just a joint off their new one called Everything that I really like. It's probably my favorite. It's just a just a dope track. Yeah, and then both of them spitting. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just like they're not doing anything that's like, oh my, it's like beyond their usual stuff. It's kind of just in line with their usual stuff.
It's fire though.
Yeah, it's dope. Yeah,
I need to listen to it then. I need to listen to that album.
Yeah, so Little Brother with Everything. If you like to hear it, here we go.
Lit. So I'm not keeping it Carolina.
Oh,
boo! Fuck off the
stage. But no, it just made me think about when we were talking about Kanye West earlier. I'm gonna go with Kanye West "Runaway" because that shit just used to slap, and I haven't heard that song in a while. I'm gonna probably listen to it after this too. The visuals was lit. The visual was so lit. Like I literally remember waiting for that moment, on BET.
Mm-hmm.
Does Rihanna have a
Runaway fast as you can? Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
With Pusha T.
Pusha T
is lit. Y'all ever seen that video on Twitter where like Kanye has on like the little jeweled mask?
Yeah.
And then he literally plays one single note on the fucking piano and the fucking crowd goes fucking lit.
Because they know the song coming.
They know it's Runaway. And it's like, that shit is.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. That shit is crazy.
That whole album, man,
one of my
was
favorite
epic.
beats. That's one of my favorite songs by Kanye for sure.
Yeah.
So if you like to hear it, here it go.
Yeah, man. And it's so crazy. That was right after like that whole Taylor Swift thing happened. Remember, like where he disappeared for like a whole year, and then just dropped this album. Yeah, just in stores when we still had stores.
Man, that's all you gotta do is just drop an album, and niggas forget why they hated you.
Yeah,
immediately, bro.
Yeah.
But hey, that's the end of the episode, y'all. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Everything the tres Oak podcast.
Yeah, Tres Oak.
Tres Oak. YouTube. Hey, rate, comment, review on like whatever you listen to us on. You can't rate on SoundCloud, I don't think, but Apple Podcasts, Spotify, you could definitely drop us like 5 stars.
Yeah.
Or however many stars. Don't drop us 5 if there's the option to go 10. You know to hit that 10. 3 Oak Podcast on everything. Peace. We'll see y'all next week.
Peace. You just watched we could start over if you'd like.
Hey!
You just watched the 3 Oak Podcast instead of listening to it.
You just watched the 3 Oak Podcast. Okay.
Thank you for watching the 3 Oak Podcast.
Subscribe.
Listen to that guy.